Stream. Welcome to the stream. And today we lost so hard against Detroit. It was 31-0. The third division in our division, and Detroit is fourth and last because of the tie. Okay, so custom game. We're doing this. They have a better overall than us this year, but in Madden 16, our overall is the same as them.
We never ran down there, thought that had a fan. 10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got two Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man, I go to hotels when I step out, yeah, your boy got a door, man. I go to nightclubs with a, yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman, I just go
I did get a gaming system, guys. Not a gaming system, but a computer. Yeah, I got a gaming computer for Christmas. Tell me what you got in Christmas in chat, or comments. Alright, hopefully we can win our Super Bowl. There we go, okay.
Hello everybody, I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on a.k.a. Sports. Straight ahead, old veteran Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers go head-to-head against Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Kickoff now just moments away. It is finally time to crown a champion, as I'll hand it over to the two men who will call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Godden, along with the man who has had to stick with me all season long, Charles Davis. And Charles, the anticipation, the hype, the media coverage, all in the rear-view mirror now. We can finally get down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about that, partner. I'll ride or die with you anytime. You know that.
McCarthy is gone.
The pageantry, the hype, all of that is more intense than anyone could ever imagine. What you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit before they go out and play.
All right. Let's do this. All right. One pass. Alright, so who's kicking? Alright. Let's do this, guys.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. 50 years after Joe Namath and the guarantee, we are underway in Super Bowl 53. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I don't know why he didn't move. All right, let's do this, guys. Halfback strikes. Here we go. I miss Eddie, bro. But now we got a new one. Which I don't think is as good. Oh my! Oh my!
He's at the 50, the 40.
Run, Forrest, run! Oh my God!
Packers with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Yeah.
The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. The tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
I love this new kicking system. It's awesome. Pretty good. All right.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, buddy.
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Crosby on now to kick it away.
All right, pretty good kick.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Time to focus in on Phillip Rivers as he brings out the Chargers offense. And looking back to Week 4, Rivers passed John Elway to move into 8th place all-time in passing yards. And the two guys ahead of him now in 6th and 7th, both active, both from his draft class, Charles. Eli Manning and Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, so when you start about draft classes with quarterbacks, obviously 1983 comes up big. I mean, it's got its own show, all right? People talk about it all the time. Elway, of course, was part of that. But this class of 2004, that's Eli Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, and, of course, Phillip Rivers, giving a pretty good run for their money, aren't they?
Yeah, quite a few wins, quite a few Super Bowls in that crew. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. They'll run.
Oh, yeah.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And the offensive starters here for Los Angeles.
Your NFL Comeback Player of the Year in 2017 was Keenan Allen, who set a Chargers record for most receptions in a season with 102. And he passed Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson in doing so. Played only 9 games in the previous 2 years. He plays with a ferocity that few see on the field, attacks routes downfield, and makes big plays.
To throw is Rivers.
Oh, that was almost intercepted.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
Oh,
but if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That's not a flag.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time?
Let's go. Go, Adams. Go.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 73 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Oh, my God, that's awesome, bro. Good job.
Now Crosby for the point after. Crosby with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. Crosby on now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
Okay, I think you...
This is a team that can make a run in the postseason.
Not only can they make a run at the postseason, their head coach, Anthony Lynn, truly believes in the team because in that win in Week 15, remember, he opted to go for 2 after the late touchdown. It worked, and when they asked him about it after the game, he said it was a no-brainer.
Oh, yeah. That was good.
But I'm with you on this team.
Good job,
They're
Fractal.
not sneaking up on anyone. Yeah, they're also going to be a handful for anyone that they're going to play.
And remember, they also beat Pittsburgh in December as well.
So
this is a team that is very, very talented. Both of those games, by the way, primetime matchups, and the whole nation saw them.
Yeah, the last part, they can go on the road and win. That's a big, big deal because
oh, come on, that place. Are you kidding me? Oh, tackle him, bro.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 36 yards.
Dang it. Come on, Packers. Let's do this. I know most of you aren't Packer fans.
You can pick it up in big
I don't get it, though.
And strike like that, have explosive plays. That's often the difference.
Why don't you guys pack? Why don't you guys like Packers?
Knock the defense off balance. That'll drive the team towards a victory.
And he only manages a couple here, down to about the 38-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right.
On second down, they'll run with it.
Okay.
And a short gain there.
If they don't make the 4th down, or if they don't get anything, I mean, if they don't get a 1st down, they're definitely going for
linebacker Clay Matthews is still a handful in his 11th NFL season. 80 sacks, the most in Green Bay Packers history. I think he sacrificed some of those numbers by his moves from outside linebacker to inside linebacker, where he doesn't rush the passer quite as often.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And
yes.
That is incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
All right. If you don't,
twice now already in this first quarter.
Let's hope they don't make this.
From him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
And
yes, no good.
Target to the left, didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession.
For verticals. Can we do this again? Can we do this again, guys?
With that effort.
Charles, let's discuss the Green Bay Packers season as they come back out here on offense. It's going to be back-to-back losing seasons in Green Bay. You have to go back to 90-91.
Hacks, bro. Hacks. Okay, I don't think I'll get this.
Of course, they let go of their coach in an unpacker-like home loss to Arizona. So an interesting season in Green Bay.
It certainly is. And going into the season, there was plenty of talk about another Super Bowl for Green Bay in the 2018-2019 season. So a major surprise for them. Think about it this way. Green Bay going back-to-back losing seasons.
All right, let's try 4 verticals again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
2 of the better franchises in the league, both struggling. It just tells you you've got to take care of business each and every week and each and every year in this league. Otherwise,
that guy's wide open. Go. Okay, I didn't know there was another. Okay, what are you doing, sir? Now, at least we got a 1st down.
Rodgers fighting his tight end Graham. Packer 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game.
I don't know if this is a halfback.
They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
All right, there we go.
Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, They've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, say, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
All right.
So 1 quarter down here in the Super Bowl. It's the Packers on top early, and they've got it here with a first down.
There you go.
Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
First down.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
Let's go. Touchdown.
It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jimmy Graham from 17 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Aaron Rodgers no longer has a safety blanket named Jordy Nelson to utilize in the red zone anymore. But picking up Jimmy Graham, that's a heck of a consolation prize. Remember, Jimmy Graham has had 4 seasons of 10 touchdowns or more, including 10 with the Seahawks in 2017.
Up and good by
21-0 Green Bay. Second quarter, 5 minutes and 22 seconds in this quarter.
So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a Packers touchdown. Crosby on now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Another kneel. Right. Why? I mean, wow.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here now, a look at Melvin Gordon. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
All right.
Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back.
All right, it's first down.
2 yards on the pick up there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They go back to Gordon here on first down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Guys, I don't know why I'm streaming at like 8, 9, 10 in the morning. I mean, not in the morning, but
take the bait and move laterally.
I don't know why.
A crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ready?
Rivers now on 2nd down.
What the heck, bro?
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways. Right?
Oh, come on, that's rigged, bro.
What he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
So, guys, we're about 20 minutes in.
They go play action here on
whoa, that actually really tricked me.
And he'll be taken
but
down
I don't,
at the 44
you only gained
yard
1 yard.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it.
Another play action. 2-minute warning. I don't care.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in
Third and 17.
Our EA Sports halftime report. 3rd and long for Rivers.
Oh, yes.
This is going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence.
They're
Haven't allowed a
returning
point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap.
What the?
Another nice job.
That's flag.
Forcing incompletion.
That has to be flag. What?
The Packers offense now.
It's okay for us because it's almost at 50.
And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Hang on,
Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
What are you doing?
Another mistake here defensively as a flag
Please
is
be
down
on
on the
Chargers.
tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more.
Is it on Aaron?
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Oh, yeah. Oh, accept.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st
Got
and 10.
15 yards.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Oh,
His
man.
throw here's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock down but away and bring up 2nd down.
I don't have that.
Now it's Rodgers.
Are you kidding
Throw's gonna
me?
be incomplete.
It literally glitched so hard. I didn't even
Feels
press
like they're
that.
getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
Go, 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 go.
Oh,
Yes.
another one.
Yes.
Powerful
Go.
running.
Go.
And he
Oh,
goes
God.
down, but not before
Let's
getting
go.
us inside the 25. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary
got a
guys
fullback
to have
now.
to make a lot of tackles.
They stick to the ground game on 1st
Oh,
down.
man.
It's
Oh, man.
Williams.
Oh, go. Go.
Open space inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Crosby
It's
connects
good.
on the extra point, and a route is on here.
Oh, man,
in
that
this first
cringy.
half.
That cringy,
Just a 4-play
clap.
drive that time. And a pretty good run
You
there
guys
in the
can't
end
see
to
me,
top
but
it
it's so
off.
cringy. I don't know if you saw Crosby.
Crosby on now to kick it away.
I think he's gonna kneel.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And
He's
no
always
run
kneeling.
back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And we spotlight Keenan Allen as he gets set to go back to work.
All right.
They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? 2nd quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us. But sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want,
Okay.
and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. Rivers on 1st down.
Yes.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, partner, like we always do this time of year with the
I
holidays
thought
here
he
and
sacked
me
him.
happy for once. I want to say happy holidays to you, to your family, and to everybody out there in Madden land.
I like how you said that. Before I do go on, though, happy holidays to you, your family, and everyone out there in Madden land as well. And hope that they're safe. And they're
wow, if he caught that would have been gone. He would have been gone.
Happy for once. Usually you're kind of a Grinch this time of year. What's going on?
Yeah, well, my heart grew 3 sizes this winter.
I love it. I love it. Gotta get you some new clothes to accommodate that big chest.
But enjoy the holidays, everyone. Eat, be merry, enjoy your family time.
Okay, guys, so... get him. Oh, come on. Dang it.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back.
Rivers now, the throw on first down.
Oh, yes! Intercepted! Intercepted! Pick six! Pick six! Yes!
It's a Packer touchdown. And pick six, extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room.
Let's go.
And come out to start the third quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Wow.
Now Crosby for the point after.
Good.
Crosby with the extra point, and a route is on here in this first half.
Wow. That was a nice pick six.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Oh, okay. It's a good pick.
This is fielded a couple yards
this time
deep.
he's running it. Okay. Oh, wow. He's
up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, you could have nailed him, got a better one.
So out come the Chargers. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if some try to get it to
another pick. Another pick.
Skirts by at the 15.
And another pick six.
Into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Oh my gosh.
Game really becoming a one-sided affair. Pick six there. It's in danger of being over before halftime.
And I wasn't really paying attention.
Major league test for both of these teams because, look, you feel like you've got this thing locked up, right?
Oh my
but on the
gosh.
other side, in the other locker room,
That's
it's going to be a test of
crazy.
pride now. Forget speeches, forget adjustments. What kind of pride do they have to start the second half?
That is awesome.
Extra point try now for Crosby.
That's good.
Extra point up and good by Crosby.
That's crazy.
And the route is on here in this first half. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception.
I wish it was like that in real life.
Navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again here on offense, Keenan Allen marches back onto the field. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter, and they're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's two sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion, anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
I can't believe we got 2 pick sixes.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Wow.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Let's go.
That's Gordon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we'll
okay.
down to Orlando,
If this is a halftime report,
EA Sports
we'll watch
halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Thus far, this Super Bowl has looked less like a contest and more like a coronation. And to call the second half, let's get it right back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Throwing
wow.
Rivers.
Oh, come on. He
caught.
caught that?
And this play will be blown up.
Well, at least he
back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play.
But that's the defensive coordinator's nightmare right there. You're covering everyone, and the guy's not even the intended receiver.
I've been practicing my drums lately, and I can play some body.
When that ball's tipped up in the air like that, you've got to go up and get it. Offense and defense, and in this case, the offense ended up grabbing it.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together. So
yes.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The 6-time Pro Bowler, Clay Matthews.
Wow.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big.
Finally,
and now you know
a
they're
good
just going to come after the quarterback in a big way.
Can we return this fully? Can we? Can we do?
An avalanche is coming right on top of him. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect
good run.
and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Another good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It means that the guys on the offensive line, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They're in the huddle saying, run it again. Give us another chance to smack someone and create some space. On the defensive side of the ball,
Okay, that's... He just pushed me back.
Powerless to figure out what you're doing there, but you got to keep your spirit up at the same time. And they're taking
That's not fair, bro.
Well, that was a
That's not fair.
catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw is Rodgers. Going for the deep. This is caught inside the 15. That goes for a gain of 31.
Good job, bro.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Rodgers to throw on second down. And
That
almost
is...
intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not
Guys,
come
I'm
up
going
with
for
that
it.
football. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end
might fake
zone,
it.
but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Guys, I know
tougher
it
to
sounds
make in
crazy,
a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it
care.
on fourth down.
Don't care. I'm crazy.
They run. It's
I'm
Williams.
crazy. I'm crazy.
Okay. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line of the game.
But,
Credit the
ew.
tackle to Brandon Mebane.
What are you doing,
well, they were
bro?
looking for a clutch play there on fourth.
Actually,
unable to come up with it.
This
How
can,
about that defense, though?
if we, if we sack him and he's in the end
I
zone,
remember playing how much
that
fourth downs were
means,
emphasized. You know,
need a
because,
safety.
as you
I
said,
think
it's
it's
a
a run.
momentum play. It's also a big test for
Dang
you.
it.
You know, if people are going to go for it on fourth down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some
another
positive
run.
yardage. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon.
Oh, that's
And
so
he'll take his run
annoying.
to about the 13. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Trying to power it
Oh,
ahead.
wow. What are you
And
doing?
the first down at about the 21-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Just
The
needed
fourth
to do
quarter, a
something.
very one-sided affair. They'll try to throw here. Rivers.
Yeah. He
Incomplete.
just threw it at number 76. Yay.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On third down, Rivers.
What are you doing, Rivers? Oh, that is...
Did he keep the
that
feet in?
is
Yes, he got them both
so
down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
So rigged.
The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
And that's how you pick up a first down.
So rigged.
Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
All right, guys.
I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but and that'll lead to a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch.
Makes me miss Eddie Lacy. Eddie Lacy was a good running back, a really good
The Chargers on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Rivers.
What was that?
Is incomplete.
Right, 4th down. Are you going for it?
Tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successful.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them.
All right, 1st down.
Move it downfield. Run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week.
What are you doing?
Runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 2nd down, Williams.
What are you doing? You're just getting in my way, Packer, number 64.
The 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
Oh, come on.
In this game, no doubt. 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I don't know why I'm doing so much wrong.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Time for a break.
Okay, halfback
We're
down.
back to crown a champion after this. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The busy night continues for Williams.
Go.
Right through it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old football players, isn't it?
Let's do
tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Rodgers looking to throw.
It's good.
Battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Yes.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big time
smell
run,
popcorn.
big time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty
My
good.
mom's
How about that? Let's see if they can continue
Why
to
did
take
the
that kind
outfits
of punch,
change?
though.
They'll hand it
Looks
off
different.
now. Williams.
What the heck?
With a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the
Well,
next
this
level,
game's
because
over.
The big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I don't know why he's not making me
One
do
thing you're
any
hoping for when you run
quarterback
drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Go, 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 bro. Go, bro.
Brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision.
Go, go, go. Hurry,
you're
hurry.
not consciously thinking
I just want to make this last touchdown.
Moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's got running into some.
Yes, touchdown.
For the score on the game.
And we won the Super Bowl,
so
though.
It doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to
okay,
their
fine. We'll
As
do
our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little a little extra on top.
But it doesn't matter because we won the game.
Is that we've learned that there are different ways to do things than the way
We're
we
the Super
were
Bowl
brought up to do them. This is Madden. Of course they were going to go ahead and get another score. What do you mean take a knee?
And that just makes the final margin even more lopsided. I think they earned themselves a cold drink from the fridge, right?
There's no
Maybe
doubt
some
about
pretzels, too, some hummus. Go crazy.
See, we've learned.
Go crazy.
We have learned the Madden way of doing things.
I wish this
And
was
the
real
Lombardi
life, bro.
Trophy is going back home. The Green Bay Packers
Yep, it's
are your
home.
Super Bowl champions.
After a long journey, you finally came home.
And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name.
Forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi
Williams.
Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this series of streams. And I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Peace out, guys.